Had a question the other day about trail arm and transition and how it's loading up and what are we going to do to get the most out of how that arm is working in the swing. Lots of players get in trouble when they get up to the top and the arm gets out of position and then they're having to react on the way down. So I'll show you a really easy drill that I like to do to help, one, sequencing, and two, how that trail arm moves in transition. So I just flip the club upside down. For this one, I'm going to start normal setup and just working on it, swing it forward, and then as I'm swinging back, sort of letting my chest, almost getting my back to feel like it gets sort of pointed towards the target, and then as I start down, working on the timing of my lower body, sort of leaning a little bit towards the target as the club still moves back, and then I can feel the weight of the club sort of start to swing here in this last little bit of motion. So I'm starting to go that way, the club's still going that way, and then I can let it go. So I do a couple more of those. And you can, when you watch yourself do this, or if you video yourself, if you see this look, so if you're watching your hip and your chest, if it doesn't move in that first move, then you can tell you're out of sequence. So again, if I go up to the top, I'm letting this sort of fall this way as the club finishes, and then I can swing to the finish. One other small checkpoint is when you get through the shot, where does that trail shoulder finish? Does it get over your front foot if you have the range, or is it finishing back here? So getting the sense that it's going to get through the shot, I'm getting my body to drive it, still using my core and my hips to drive the energy of this club, and it's a really good sense. Do a couple of those, let that arm sort of flow. You'll feel the sort of the chest open up here as you're getting to the top of the backswing. Really nice sense to get that stretch sort of through the upper body and the shoulder there, and then you just take that same feeling, get a sense of the club. It feels different because you're used to swinging it upside down, so it feels a little bit heavier, but just trying to sense that same feeling and move through it. So I actually did feel my right sort of pec stretch open as I finished the backswing there, and then let the club swing through almost 95 there without, like that was just trying to sense that same feeling of letting the chest open up and then sequencing that transition. So I felt the weight of the club, my body started to go the other way, feel the weight, and then finish that swing, get that shoulder through the shot. Help you really ingrain that pattern of how that trail shoulder and trail arm, and then also the sequencing and transition. So it sort of checks a lot of boxes, but very simple, right? Club upside down, feel the weight of it, let it swing back, and then as it's finishing the swing, let that feel the weight of the club, and then let the body bring it through. So use that one to help you get a little bit more out of your game, help you not think too much about that, what that right arm's doing. Don't go fast, because if you do have some limitations, that shoulder might fire that up. So start with maybe 3/4 swings and then build off of that. If you need any more help for your game, make sure you check the description below. There's a booking page there, so if you're interested in having me look directly at your swing, I'd be happy to help.